If you're over
Reverse
the age of
mortgage
55
story
and you thought
time.
about getting a reverse mortgage, stop scrolling now. This is reverse mortgage story time. So I'm talking to a client out of Texas, and we started talking about the reverse mortgage. She starts telling me her goals and how it would help her, and eliminating the mortgage payment would really do wonders for her and change her entire financial background around. By saving her, I think it was like $1,500. She's on a fixed income. So we get to the end of the conversation and she's like, well, everything sounds great, but I got to talk it over with some people first. So I'm like, okay, great. I completely appreciate that and understand that and can respect that. I would do the exact same thing. But just out of curiosity, who are you looking to talk to? And she said, well, I want to talk to my neighbor and I want to talk to my children. And so I tell her, well, here's what's going to happen. I'm going to predict the future for you, okay? You're going to go to your neighbor and you're going to tell them that you're looking into a reverse mortgage. Your neighbor is going to scare you of what they saw in the news, that banks are taking seniors' homes away when they have reverse mortgages. So that's going to frighten you. And you're going to go to your daughter, and your daughter is going to be frightened because she's going to be scared that her inheritance is going to be much lower than she's expecting, or your family's inheritance. So right off the bat, me and you are not going to talk anymore. So the better conversation is, don't go to your neighbor that doesn't know anything about reverse mortgages, nor is even a financial advisor for that matter. Your family, I completely respect that. I would love to do a conference call with them, which is what I told her, and I'll explain to them everything and how a reverse mortgage works, what happens when you die, how much equity you're going to be losing every year, how much appreciation you're going to be gaining every year as long as the market keeps appreciating, how much your line of credit is going to be growing. And after having that conversation with her, it opened her mind a little bit about understanding that going to your friend or going to your neighbor or going to an unlicensed professional for advice is just not the right thing to do. And I hope you guys don't do that, because you might be in a need for such a great program, but just because your neighbor said, oh my God, I heard the banks took, Jim's house away. Nobody took Jim's house away. Jim probably didn't pay for his property taxes. He didn't pay for his insurance. Whatever the case was, they cannot take your house away if there is no mortgage payments, okay? And Jim maybe didn't maintain his property. Maybe it got so bad that there was code violations going on. You don't know the story. But just please, I beg you, don't go to your friends. Don't go to your neighbors. It's just like going to your friends and asking for medical advice. Would you do that?